Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to be talking about something we've talked about before, but just in a different way, and that's thou shalt have no other gods before me. The first commandment, and we're just going to cover a little bit. We're going to start out in Exodus chapter 32 verses 1 through 8. Now, I'm going to go ahead and read it, and I'll explain it after. And when the people saw that Moses delayed to come down out of the mount, the people gathered themselves together, and Aaron and said unto him, Make us gods, which shall go before us. For as we for Moses, that the man that brought us up out of the land of Egypt, we wot not what is become of him. And Aaron said unto them, Break off the golden earrings which are in your ears of your wives, of the sons and daughters, and bring them unto me. So right off the bat, Moses is up in this mountain, and he's writing the commandments. He's praising God up there, and these people are becoming impatient. And not only, instead of sitting down where they're at and praising the Lord and stuff and just being patient on Moses, they're impatient. Now they want gods. They want Aaron to make them gods. So Aaron asks for all their gold and jewelry. And all the people break off their earrings which were in their ears, and brought them unto Aaron. And he received them at their hand, and fashioned it a graving tool after he had made it a molten calf. And they said, These be the gods, O Israel, which brought thee up out of the land of Egypt. And when Aaron saw it, he built an altar before it, and Aaron made proclamation, and said, Tomorrow is the feast to the Lord. And they rose up early on the morrow, and offered burnt offerings, and brought peace offerings, and the people sat down to eat and drink, and rose up to play. And the Lord said unto Moses, Go, get thee down, for thy people which thou broughtest out of the land of Egypt have corrupted themselves. They had turned aside quickly out of the way which I commanded them. They have made them a molten calf, and worshipped it, and have sacrificed thereunto, and said, These be the gods, O Israel, which have brought thee up out of the land of Egypt. Now, they took these gold, and they made a calf out of it. They started praising it, saying, Thank you, calf, basically, for getting me, for bringing us out of bringing them up out of the land of Egypt. And we all know, and if you read before this, God brought them up through the land of Egypt. They believed in God before this, and now they're sitting here being selfish and praising this thing that's not even alive or doing anything. It's just an object. It was so easy for them to fall into this, and that's what a lot of people don't understand. It's so easy. And how's it easy? Okay. You read a chapter of your book every day. That takes, just saying, you read one chapter a day. That takes, 5-10 minutes to do, right? Well, you sit out there and you go to your job for 8 to 12 hours. You may go work out for 2 hours. You sleep for 6 hours. You may work on your car for 3 hours, 4 hours all day. You may play the video game, or any of these things can be gods. It don't have to be an actual false god of like a statue or something. A game system, a car. You're giving God barely anything. I heard this guy one time. You may know him. He's a bodybuilder. His name was Dorian Yates, right? And when he was working out, he said nothing else matters almost. I'm not gonna stop. I don't care if my house is on fire or if my car was stolen. He'll just call the insurance company, and he's going to the gym. That was his focus. This should be the same thing. I'm not saying you can't do other stuff, because you can. But your main thing needs to be God. Almost nothing else matters to you. No matter what, because you're on your path, on your road that you're going down right now, the devil's going to throw things in your way, but none of that stuff matters. You're not going to let it stop you. That should be your focus. That should be your mindset. No matter what, you're going to give God praises every day. And it's easy to fall into. Everybody's done it. And you just got to pray about it and just work harder and not let yourself fall this deep into it. And now I got other ones too. I got have Matthew. Let's turn to it. This is Matthew chapter 22, verse 37 and 38. Jesus said unto them, because they say before this, they say, Master, which is the great commandment in the law? Jesus said unto them, Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy mind. This is the first great commandment. I said before, Jesus has really recreated the commandments almost, but it's still the same. And what this means to me is when you're giving God this time, because instead of being, praising the false gods or, doing things more, than what you're doing for God, and you come back and you do God, you gotta love when you're praying and stuff, you gotta love the Lord. He's got love. I've heard that people say He's got love like you've never felt before. And, you feel it, and you get that feeling in you sometimes, like you could feel it actually in your heart and stuff. A lot of times when you're praying or you just hear something, you get the goosebumps and stuff. But you gotta love the Lord with everything you've got, with all your soul and all your mind, and you gotta put your mindset into it. A lot of times you're sitting here, you're reading the Bible, and your mind starts to wander off. You're thinking about, what am I gonna do tomorrow? What am I going to watch in a minute? What am I going to eat after this or whatever? You got to do it with all your mind. You got to focus. You got to pray before you tell the Lord, focus. Every time you start to wander off, just say, Jesus, help me. You come back, you focus on it, you read the story, and you understand. Imagine it in your head as you're reading it. You got to do this with all that you got. And He is right. This is a great commandment. This is something, I never realized actually how great this commandment is and how useful it is actually to apply to your life, and how much we actually fail at it on a daily basis. You really gotta focus in on it and just try your best and do your best for the Lord and give Him the most time, and just like I said, make almost nothing else matter. You gotta put in the work. And the next verse I do have, and all this stuff, applies to the same things, but they say it in different ways. And this is Acts chapter 4, verse 12. And this says, Neither is there salvation in any other, for there is none other name under heaven given among men whereby we must be saved. This can go along with that gold calf. They're raising this golden calf, but where's He going to get them? They're going to go straight to hell. Because that's not God. He's not. That calf is not what created you. This game system is not what created you. It's not what helps you through your daily life. It's just an object. Jesus is the only way to heaven. You should be putting all your mind working for heaven, because He's the only one who can give you that salvation. He's the only one who can save you and take you to heaven and bless you and make good things happen in your life, and get you through the hard times, and help you work for your things in heaven, as far as your mansion and just your crown and things, all of that stuff that we one day will receive if you just continue on the way of the Lord. And that's what I have for you today. I hope that turns your perspective on this first commandment. Please share this video. I really like other people to see this, so I'll share, and just thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.